Hi guys, in this video we are going to build a mobile responsive header using Next.js and Tailwind CSS. So it has like 4 pages, blog, about, services and contact. And in mobile screens, we can see that it has hamburger icon. When we click it, we can see our pages here. So let's get started. I have created an Next.js app with the following options. Let's remove the default template in app global.css. Let's remove everything except the first 3 lines. And in page.tsx, let's just have a div for now. Div. So we don't need this. And let's create like a main tag inside it saying home page or home. And let's add a class name here to make it look like it's in the center of the page like we see here. Let me just close this. Yeah, like this with flex, justify center, items center, and min height of screen. And that will make it look like it's in the center. So let's see it in the UI now. npm run dev. It's working now. Let's build our header. So I'm just gonna create a component. Alright, let's create a folder called components in the parent directory and header with h as capital .tsx or .ce. Yeah, this is going to be a use client since we need the user interaction like that hamburger icon, right? So for to open the header and close the header in mobile menu, we need some interactions. So for that, we will be using use state, which needs the client. Import link from next link, and we will also be importing new state in a minute. Let's create the pages or links. Let's say nav links. This is going to be containing a list of objects which has the name and the href for that particular page. So let's say blog, and the href is going to be /blog, and I'm just gonna copy this again. About. So same like this, I'm just gonna do it for services and contact also. Alright, I think I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So now let's create a state here. Const is click or set. Instead of click, let's have it like open. It should be good, right? So is open or set is open will be equal to use state from React. Make sure you're importing it, which by default is going to be false. And then we need a function to toggle this. So const toggle navbar will be an arrow function which is going to set is open to true or opposite of what it was. So it will be like exclamatory open is open. Yeah, so this function will set the opposite of what is already there. Alright, in this div, let's have a class name flex, flex call border of b, and which should be a full. So here we will have a div which will be for our large screens. So for mobile screens, mobile, we will have a div for that too. So here class name will be equal to flex width of full, text of Excel, item center, justify between, and py of 4, px of 10. So this will separate our heading here and the links this side. So let's type our heading, a div with the class name of text3xl, font semi bold. After medium screens, the text should be 5xl, select should be none, and cursor should be pointer. And let's have the text here within a link tag. So make sure you're importing the link tag from next. Yeah, next link. So with the href to our home, with the text of heading or any site name you want. Now let's see this in the UI. It's not showing up here since I haven't called it yet. So in our home page, above the main tag, let's import our header. Now let's go to the UI and we can see our header. So all we need to do is have the nav links here and hide them and show different set of nav links for our mobile screens. So in our header, after the heading, we create another div for our nav links with a class name of hidden. So in smaller screens, it will be hidden. After the empty screens, let's make it flex and items should be center. And we will loop through our nav links. So nav links dot map L, so for link, and we'll have the index of IDX. It should be inside another curly braces. So we are just going to have a link tag here with an href of that particular l.href, and we need to have a key here. So key will be equal to IDX, and let's have a class name of group so that we can have a group power functionality group. Inside this, let's create a div of class name px of 3, py of 1, cursor pointer, and on hover we will have the bg gray of 200, I think, rounded large, and the text is going to be l.name. Right, after this div, let's create an hr tag which is a self-closing tag, and let's add a class name here with should be 4, and let's have the height of 3 pixels. So inside square bracket 3 pixels, mx auto, bg black, opacity should be 0 while hovering. So group hover, opacity should be 100, and the border should be 0 and rounded. Alright, now we have our heading and our links. So let's see it in the UI. Yeah, so we have our header now. So let's also add some pages too, so we won't get this 404 page. So let me just show you to create one page. After that, I'm just gonna look through it. So blog, inside that I'm just gonna copy this page.tsx and paste it inside it and change this home to blog. So make sure you're changing in the main tag also so we can see the difference there. So if I go to the home page, we can see home in blog page blog. So I'm just gonna do the same thing for about, services, and contacts. Alright, so I have added the pages. So if we go to about, we can see about here, services, and also contact. So now let's build our mobile nav. So let me just make it to smaller screens. So now we can see that we don't have our links here. For our mobile nav, we need to first create our hamburger icon and the cross symbol to close the nav links. So I'm just gonna close all the pages here. And in our header component, yeah, after our nav links, we need to create another div for our icons. So div, which will have a class name like after empty screens, it should be hidden, and we also like cursor pointer. Yeah, so every time we click on this icon, we need to change that is open, right? So for that, let's have an on click here, and let's call the function toggle navbar, which we have already written here. So now we need to show two icons. One is the hamburger icon and another is the close icon if the nav links are open. So for that, let's use if condition like is open. So if it is open, we will show something, and if it is not, we'll do something. So we need like two icons here. So for that, let's go to hero icons. So open up a new tab, hero icons. So inside hero icons, I'm just gonna search for hamburger. Yeah, burgers 3. I'm just gonna copy this JSX. I'm just gonna paste this between this question mark. Yeah. So I'm just gonna also copy something like X. Yeah, we have the X mark here. I'm just gonna copy the JSX of it, and I'm just gonna paste it after the colon and save it. Yeah, I think I have pasted it the other way around. Let's see it in the UI though. Yeah, I have pasted it the other way around. So if it is open, it should be like X, and if it is not, no, it is like if it is open, it's showing the hamburger icon. But if it is closed only, it should show the hamburger icon, right? So I'm just gonna copy this and paste it up here. and copy the below SVG and put it down here. So if I refresh at start, anyway, the nav link is going to be closed, right? So it's showing the current icon now. So let's build our links now. So I'm just gonna minimize this. So we should only show this if it is open, right? So I'm just gonna cover it with the curly braces and is open. So if it is open only, we are going to show this, and we are also going to make sure that in our class name, so it will be flex at start, and after empty screens, we'll just going to hidden it, and we will have the flex call. So links will be from top to bottom, and our py will be of 4, px will be of 10, and space between the y elements will be 2. Inside this, we need to look through our nav links. So nav links dot map, which is going to take L and IDX, which will be covered with link tag, which has a key of IDX and href of L dot href. Alright, let's also add a group here in class name group. Inside this, let's have another div which has the name of L dot name, and the class name for this div will be px of 3, py of 1, cursor will be pointer, and while hovering, the background will be gray of 200, border 2, and rounded. Hey, that's it. I think our UI is done now. So if I click on this hamburger icon, we can see the UI here. So if we go to blog page, yeah, it has gone to the blog page, and if I go to about page, it goes to the about page. It works now. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.